Welcome back to Dicefunctional Campaign 2 with the Neighborhood Watch. Jill is a little delusional, but it's okay. We have them today.
Yay.
Where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, they had just fought past several of the constructs inside of the museum after rescuing a sapient talking skeleton, Reginald, the necromancer. You brought him along into your team, and he tried to assist you with the fight as best he could. And you guys did manage to do away with the constructs that were opposing you without anybody dying, though things did get a little close for Reginald and a few other people, but you made it out. So you guys then started hustling away as fast as possible to avoid any more of those creatures coming after you. And in the process of doing so, Kaz fell through a section of the floor. And so you all followed with her. Now, we're going to pick up there. So, everybody, I would like you to please roll digitally, so in Foundry, so I can see it. I want you to roll 2d10, please.
As in 2 d10s?
Yep, a d10 and a d10. It doesn't have to be 2 separate rolls, but it can just be just 2d10, and I'll be able to work with that.
I think I rolled a 1 and a 10, and that's...
Yeah, you rolled a 1 and a 10.
Can I just say?
That kind of encapsulates your luck recently.
Hey,
Yeah, that's just this character.
3 of
All
us rolled up in the other side of, like, the average.
I rolled perfectly in the middle. 2 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled
Technically-
dead on in the middle.
Well, technically 10.5 is the average.
So, we will start off with the person in the best spot. Darius.
Yeah.
You fall through the hole with the rest of the party, and you will feel reality seem to kind of twist and warp around you. It's almost like going on a roller coaster. You feel everything kind of twist and swirl. Your sense of gravity spins around you. And then suddenly you find yourself inside of some dark space. You have dark vision, so you can see it's wood paneling all around you, but it's pretty tight. You have some room, but not much. You have enough room to maybe bring out your arms with the elbows bent, and enough room to kind of like push in front of you a bit. And then it's basically your height. It's a small, cramped, dark space.
Not to be that person, can I get should it be perception or investigation in this instance?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
Trying to find weaknesses in the box.
Oh, that's investigation.
Hey, I never roll above a 10 on investigation. You guys ready to watch me fumble this as an investigator?
I cast above 10 on you.
It's 19.
Jill, why'd that work?
Because I cast it. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's a 33 on investigation.
So Darius, yeah, you can see a pretty good weak spot. You see it is down by your feet. So the simplest thing you could do is brace yourself at the top and just start kicking downward. Which you're able to start doing so, as you also rolled well for your positioning and your location. So, you just start booting at the bottom of this box, and it cracks open, leaving you an opening where you can walk out. It is pitch black out here. Your dark vision makes it easier for you, thankfully, but you step out of it, and you see that you're basically close to ground level. You are like maybe a box or two up in what looks like a warehouse, if you were to best describe it. It is...
I'm gonna use something I never get to use, by the way.
Okay, just give me a second. It is rough stone floors, almost like loosely poured cement with like flagstones in it. It is piled with wooden crates, boxes, bags, various shit everywhere. But some of these piles go up extremely high. Some easily go probably a good 60 feet. So, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a real quick dancing lights cantrip. Something I get as a trial that I never use.
Okay.
That way there's some light.
So in that case, I'm going to have Becca, I'm going to have you roll a perception check, please. And Fitz, I'm going to have you roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Fizzy as well. Fizzy, you also get a perception check with disadvantage.
Well, I go out of 2. Jill rolled double 17s.
I wrote 18 and 17, so that's
18,
like
17.
28 for me.
So, Granny, unfortunately for you, you don't see anything. You don't see the lights.
Thank
But
God Gray doesn't see the light.
Thank God,
Fitz,
man. Yeah.
you, from inside of your rather slightly cramped box, it's a little smaller, so you can kind of bring your arms out a bit.
My wings.
You see a little shaft of light kind of come through a crack. And Fizzy, from your very cramped box,
Oh,
where
God.
your arms are like this, you have enough space to bring your hands forward a little bit, and your arms cannot go out any more than just a smidge. But you have a nice shaft of light that comes through when dancing lights get cast.
Okay.
Cool.
So we're in
Sound
coffins.
off. Everyone alive?
Yes. Yes.
1,
No.
2.
Granny, I will say, Granny and Ignatius, you guys will hear this. You hear everybody alive, sound off, but you don't see the lights.
I think so.
3.
So,
I have no idea what condition I'm in because
yeah, so
Oh,
you hear 3 from a box near your feet that is long and very skinny. Meaning, Granny, where you are inside of a box where you have no room to move. Your arms are trapped to your chest like this. You have no ability to move. Your body is cramping up badly.
Help.
And
consider
then,
in a coffin.
Help.
you hear Ignatius from deep within a pile of boxes with like a good pile that goes maybe 30 feet up. You hear from inside of that pile, I don't know what state I'm in.
4. I'm missing one of you.
Kind of hard to breathe down here. Help.
Yeah, let me try. And I'm gonna collapse my sword so it is not a plasma sword. And like try to find a crevice or something in this box to pry at. To get Granny
yeah.
out.
You can do so relatively easy. Granny is in the most accessible spot, just in the worst position physically. So she can get pulled out on her like by someone else easily, but she cannot get out by herself. So Granny, you will be freed by Darius using her sword to kind of pry open the box.
Dude.
Can I use reduce on myself?
Dude, me. I didn't choose to go in there.
You're gonna cast Reduce on yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do so. If I recall correctly, it eighths your weight and halves your dimensions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dimension.
you have plenty of room now. You're not particularly strong, mind you, but you're much more comfortable now.
Okay. Okay, well I'm not strong anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna use reduce on myself. Actually, no. Can I use enlarge on myself? Would that explode the box?
If it's not a magic box.
Actually,
It's not a.
enlarge specifically states that you can't expand if there's not room.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you do not have enough room, you cannot do so.
No, it doesn't say
Alright.
that. Oh, if in the space available. Okay, so yeah, I'll just use. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna use reduce.
There's one of
Like,
you.
at least I'll be comfortable. Ugh.
Haven't heard Kaz sound off, which, considering the state of this room, might not be shocking.
I wouldn't be surprised if she wiggled her way out and went off to steal something.
Alright. Marco!
What? I don't know what that means.
Hello.
Did you guys not have Marco Polo as kids?
I think that's an Underdark thing.
It's
No,
now
it's
the
not.
time.
It's a you thing. It's a Darius thing.
Could you get me out of this box?
I'm trying to find you! Darius is walking, following the source of Fitz's indignation as she goes.
So perception check, please.
Yeah.
Help.
You know, it's gonna suck when I roll lower than my passive.
I cast above 10. Fuck. I didn't say it fast enough.
15.
So you can. It's not harder to find him, but I will say, you look up and you see the voice is coming from a box about 30 feet up.
Aw. If only I had
Hey, Fitz?
wings.
Hey, do these have like hinges or locks or whatever, or are they just
No,
like, crates? Okay,
they're crates.
there goes my plan.
What's making it stay up there?
Other boxes.
Don't
It's
knock
it's
the
it's on a
box
pile
over.
of crates and boxes.
We just start going.
No!
I
Tina.
I'm trying to bust out. I'm strong.
Cool.
You
I'm
are strong.
gonna
You
mi-
have wings.
Yeah.
Would you like to try and bust out
I
on
think
your own?
Fitz is gonna start like he's gonna like maneuver his wings and start like pushing them out, trying to like push out.
Okay. Athletics check, please.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Just
Above
normal?
5.
Normal sled sled.
Normal athletics.
Thank you. I can't talk.
This is kind of the perfect position
Okay.
for you trying to use athletics.
I guess it doesn't work for.
Can I again? Can I use my Saracen Chandler to do that again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
fuck that. I don't want that. That was my last
I think that's
charge
your
of
third
that.
use, by the way.
Yeah, it was my last. That's better.
Yes, I saved your ass last session with a nat 20 reroll from
Yeah,
the
you're
enemy.
absolutely fine, dude. I was prepared to use it regardless of how many I had left.
Okay. So you see, Darius, you see the box that's about 30 feet up that you're pretty sure Fitz's voice is coming from. You watch it go as like something from inside smashes very heavily at the walls, and you'll see like there's now this pried open section where something can like kind of wriggle their hand out, and you see this clawed draconic hand just
You're not. Am I allowed to say something without you getting upset?
You're allowed to say it, but I make no promises.
Seeing your clawed hand come out of the casket's kind of creepy.
I'm going to get you. Alright? You got for as long as it takes me to get out of this box. That's how much time you have.
You hear.
Anyways, I'm gonna go find Iggy.
Iggy. You feel that muffle in the distance. That's good motivation.
I'm gonna find Iggy. Granny, do you want to try to find
Oh.
Fizzy?
Well, Ignatius hasn't even tried to fake out yet. He's going to, because he can temporarily disable the ring of mind shielding and instruct Blues, who is still in the windwalk step, to find cracks in the box. He can still swing rather freely because he still has a few rounds left of the Eldritch Claw tattoo. So as long as there's space, he can whip around a hatchet effectively.
yeah.
To smash
So you're just gonna start
boxes.
smashing shit from inside of the box where you are.
So, can I just say what I really thought was about to happen? You were like, oh, Balloose is in Windwalk, and I thought you were gonna put Balloose in the box and then make him a horse again. And then the box go,
Well, I've actually got a much funnier thing for you.
oh no.
Darius, as Fitz is starting to pry himself out of the box, you you will hear a clink, 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 as you see this glass bottle start to roll its way down the cement floor with some vague mist inside of it.
Oh,
Huh.
got him in the jar.
Darius is gonna go pick up the jar. Also, my camera won't focus, so
Yeah.
enjoy
It's okay.
Fuzzy Jessica.
It happens.
Yeah, let's see if this is a quick fix.
Actually, I have multiple tools I could use in this situation.
You do. You have plenty of options.
I
I know
have a
you do.
hatchet, I have a crowbar, and I have a portable ram.
How much? Okay, I will say the first two definitely. The portable ram. You do not have anywhere near room for a portable ram.
He's
Yeah,
had it
seriously.
since like level
Forever.
like 8.
But Darius, you will kind of pick up the bottle, and kind of look at it for a second, and then you just feel it kind of shake a little bit.
Do I get malicious horse energy off of this model?
Okay, that's not.
I'm starting a band called Malicious Horse Energy.
Do you want to roll? Are you saying you would like to try and roll, say, an insight on the bottle with the
Yeah,
the
because I
gas
don't
in
know
it?
what's inside it.
That's fair.
Yeah, can I get a vibe check on this mist?
Malicious horse.
That's a 19. I know what I said. I thought it was funny.
The solid people wound up in boxes. Oh, the creature that's still in a gas form is probably in a bottle because it can't escape. This is Balloose. And
Opens it and lets out the mist.
good call. You open up the bottle, and shortly after doing so, the horse returns back to a horse form because Windwalk is wearing out.
Oh, yeah. The second I let it out, Darius is gonna get away from him because I think Baloo still hates Darius and she doesn't want to be near him. And she's gonna go, okay, horse that hates me, friend that's gonna beat the shit out of me. I changed my mind. Granny, you go find anyone else. I'll go for Fizzy. She doesn't hate me.
Fun fact, he doesn't
Okay.
hate you, but he's intelligent enough to continue stalking you for fun.
Great.
Man.
I love being stalked by a horse that eats meat.
At least he isn't like an actual horse and doesn't periodically go through a crimping
Ooh.
phase where it's just biting on random things and sucking in air.
Wait. I can summon a spiritual weapon up near Fitz's box and pry the lid off so he can fly down.
I will say, in the case of Fitz is basically already getting his way out. He will.
Okay.
It'll just take a little bit of time, but like he'll manage to smash his way out.
Yep.
I'll stand down there and go, you got it.
And
I believe in you.
Thank you. I
Ignatius
need the
is
moral
just-
support.
Ignatius is just in the equivalent of a rage room.
This is actually really therapeutic, Frankie. Kind of loves it.
He just needs a little break,
This,
okay?
this is Iggy's
Yeah,
version of an
well-
escape room. There's no puzzles.
The problem is,
By force.
I think I wouldn't put it past Connor to put an actual escape room here to torture us.
You're currently still in your box. Another perception check from Darius.
This is gonna be the one I fumble because I'm trying to find Fizzy, who doesn't hate me. No!
Yeah.
19 again. What's with all the 19s?
I don't know, but you're getting a lot. Darius, you begin wandering around looking for Fizzy, and you will hear kind of like unusual noises from one of the boxes, as it sounds like someone smaller is now moving around and trying to like knock on the sides. It doesn't sound Fizzy sized, but it sounds like personish.
It's moving. Come on.
If I had a voice modulator right now, I would be using it to make my voice higher pitched. Just so you
As
know.
As Deo starts prying open the box to get
Just hear like,
who she presumes is Fizzy. She's
Get
gonna go,
me
what happened
out!"
to our skeleton? Fizzy, why is your voice so weird?
"Get me out!"
I'm working on it.
Athletics, please.
Oh god, I'm so sorry, Fizzy.
It's okay. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh,
bing.
hey! That's actually a really good flex roll for me.
Oh, nice.
It's like the best you've ever rolled in athletics.
In this campaign, absolutely.
Yeah, you'll manage to pry open the box that Fizzy's in pretty easily, and you see a smaller, half-sized Fizzy inside of the box.
I drop enlarge reduce, and she immediately goes into a regular size. Thank you. Oh, okay, that was interesting. It was really
thank
tight
God.
there, so I had to make myself smaller.
Is it alright if I use you a little bit as a human shield against Fitz?
Why? What did you do to
I told him-
Fitz?
I told him his hand coming out of the coffin was kind of creepy, and he said he's gonna get me.
Sure. Although, like, remember, I'm like the healer, so if I get hurt, it's like not good.
I didn't think it was that mean. I thought it was kind of funny. He's got a claw hand now.
Just
Iggy,
say
you getting out of
sorry.
that box?
You,
I'm not gonna say sorry for a goof.
I imagine from Ignatius you just hear sounds of smashing and splintering wood.
So,
Yeah, he's
can you
fine.
just roll me a d20, Cody? Just a flat d20 for your circumstance right now. Oh no.
I mean, honestly, the biggest concern is not can he get out of the boxes, but will he make it structurally unsound where they all collapse?
Well, Cody. Well, I mean,
And I think we know the answer.
yeah, I think we do. You, Darius, you are watching in the distance as this large pile of boxes is just shaking and rocking aggressively. You are hearing and you're watching the boxes, all of them, just start to shake, move, rock. And then you watch one from the top pile fall off. And then you'll hear a very loud splintering sound from inside of the box. And then you watch the rest of the pile just go and collapse onto Ignatius.
What falls out of the boxes as it collapses, out of curiosity? Are they all empty?
No, there's a lot of stuff in there, to be honest with you. All sorts of various things. You will see that there's piles of coins, jewelry, there are specific ore samples, what it looks like, swords, warhammers, axes, stuff like that. All sorts of things that will fall out of it. One even drops an entire cannon.
Now we
And you
know
will
what
see
happened to
even-
Kaz, she got distracted.
And you'll see even a critter or two.
Are they alive?
From one small box, what was basically like a little jewelry box, small lizard crashes onto the floor. A small lizard crashes out of the box and stands back up and scampers away.
No. Yeah, while Darius is watching Fitz's box because she is scared that he's going to get her, she is just slowly scraping in some of the valuables into like a pouch she has.
Ignatius, you're going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as a bunch of boxes fall on you. You are out of your crate, but you're now under a pile of other crates and boxes.
I'm still above half health.
So, as Fitz starts crawling out and Darius is scooping money in and watching Iggy be collapsed under boxes, she's gonna go, "Hey, where's Cass?"
I still haven't seen her, but
I could try to locate something on her possession, but that would do little good until I could get out of here.
well, we can try to use the little communication earpiece. Be like, Cass, you on the same plane?
Estella, I'm gonna tell your girlfriends you're
Just-
missing.
Just gotta know you're okay.
I'm gonna tell your moms.
You will hear, help! Help me!
Oh, okay.
She's
She
fine.
seems to be in trouble.
Whoever she is, I sure hope she wasn't above me in this pack.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think I just went through an earthquake.
You know as well as I do, there was a pretty good chance she's not near us, knowing her luck.
Mm.
So, yeah, Ignatius is smart enough to know, okay, let's try this again, but instead of just smashing the boxes, I'm gonna try to move them so that way it's more like a tunnel and not making, like, keeping it structurally secure.
It's just, all right, athletics, please. I didn't have you roll it first because I knew you were going to be able to brute force your way out. But it was going to be funnier if you had to be a little more careful about this.
If that was another natural one, I was gonna laugh so hard at my pants.
I mean, fun fact, I still have DM inspiration I could use at any time.
You could.
But it's objectively funnier to have it crash down.
You will start very carefully like propping things up and like creating an improvised tunnel out. Fitz, you've managed to get out of your crate completely as of now. Fizzy, you as well, and Darius, you've been out for a little while and kind of watching things go down. Granny, you are also free. So now the question is, where's Kaz, and also where's Reggie?
Reggie!
Yeah, I asked that a second ago, but we don't have a good way of finding him. Oh god, he's been stuck in another box. We can't leave him to be stuck in another box. That feels so cruel.
We were never going to leave him!
You
Ever!
This isn't the first time I've been in a pile that has collapsed on me. When we were little, my brother and I had a snow fort building competition. I was trapped when my igloo collapsed. I was trapped under the snow for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I know you think that's a funny anecdote, but it does make me concerned that it took that long to undig you.
Everything I learn about you makes things make a lot more sense.
Oh. Even after mine collapsed, it was still much larger than my brother's.
Again, every
Again.
word makes more sense.
Do you need... I would offer help, but this looks unstable, and I'm, not the right person to help with that front.
I can.
Out of character, you don't have to call out Fitz like that.
I can help. I'm stronger.
I do have a +5 to athletics, so
Yeah.
Fitz and I can probably go help and.
Yeah.
I think Ignatius is fine. It's just a matter of time. As he
Yeah, let's speed it up a little bit.
he'll also call out. Unfortunately, if Reginald is in a box, my divine sense will not be able to pick up on him. Doesn't work.
That's
with the
okay.
other.
Darius is gonna leave her dancing lights with Granny for now. And she's gonna look at Fizzy and go, come on, the two of us have the best odds of being able to see through all this to try to find Reggie and Kaz.
I will. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I'll go with Darius.
Yes, it's easy. I have locate object. As long as she's not in a lead box, then I can just find an object that we know is on her.
Just look for her hat.
Okay, let's find our skeleton man that we rescued.
Okay.
Round of perception checks, or other options to try and find him.
25.
55 from Fizzy.
Fizzy.
18 from
18
Garrus.
of fizzies.
Oh, wait, are we
Oh,
all doing?
Nice, 22.
You can roll as well. You can roll or not roll. It's up to you.
I'll roll just for.
I will not force anyone to.
What's up, Judd? I got pretty good. Okay, well, I guess I'll fucking die.
Damn.
I was like, I
So-
got a pretty good perception. Wrong.
I can't beat Fizzy, so we'll just say Ignatius is finishing up getting out of there.
Yeah. So what you got, Fizzy? What you will hear very distantly is.
Get him out of there!
Oh.
He's quite the set of lungs in him for, not having any lungs.
You shout Reggie, and you hear, "Get me out of here!"
Working on it.
The voice
You
it
feel-
is from far away. He's further into this, wherever you are.
Can you tell which direction it was? Because all I can hear is the echoing fizzy.
Can I tell what direction it
Yeah.
came from?
Yeah.
I'll
You-
point in the
Yeah,
direction.
you
it came
just
from.
point in a direction, off that way, basically. Ignatius, you will manage to tunnel your way out of the pile of boxes that you found yourself trapped under. You are not any more injured than you already were, but you are okay. You managed to get out. You have dark vision, right? You have dark vision. Yeah. You're basically, all of you will find yourselves in effectively the same situation. It's dark, and thankfully your dark vision makes this easier. But the dim light is still unpleasant for most of you to try and look through. It does put a strain on your eyes. The drow, on the other hand, you guys are fine. You have your superior dark vision. But yeah, you guys are basically inside of what you could best describe as like a massive warehouse.
I wonder what was in all those boxes that fell.
Question. When I
Whatever.
initially saw because we looked through the mirror to see where it was,
Mhm.
right? When I saw it initially, was it in a case like upstairs, or did it seem like it was more like in a box down here?
It was in a protective case. It didn't look like it was a very nice display. It looked
Okay,
like
so
it
it
was
wasn't
in a case that was meant to be like high security, stay the fuck away from my thing.
Okay. So not in this warehouse part?
Or
It's
if
probably
it
like a
or if it is, it's somewhere in deeper, or there is another
it's not like
specific
here,
location.
here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty, cool.
All right.
We get everyone out. Did we find Cass?
Well,
We have not found Cass.
Nope. You heard her on the communications, but that is all you heard.
Okay, so she's
Oh.
probably being cast somewhere.
yeah, I'll expend a spell slot for locate object, and I mean probably her hat will probably be the easiest thing, since it's technically both the Hellwalker hat as well as her regular one. And there aren't many hats that are magical hats sewn on the underside of a
Yeah,
regular hat.
Of a regular hat. So that's a good identifiable thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
thankfully, Jolly isn't here, so you can say that word as much as you like.
Monkey!
Monkey. We're gonna make her upset when she's editing.
Don't worry, I'll hit it for her.
She is the one who edits it, so she will go. She'll be doing it like Ruben.
Monkey.
Do you think she's gonna message at least one person or put in the chat when she gets to editing this part? Like,
Yes.
She's gonna be like, who the fuck? Why the fuck did you say it?
Jolly's just gonna edit in a picture, like a transparent picture of Ruben, like fading across the screen like an in memoriam picture.
I hope she does. I hope she does.
So you guys all dust yourselves off, pick the splinters out of your hair, and you start moving towards where you can hear the distant sounds of Reginald screaming his lungs off. Well, his lack of lungs off. As you guys begin marching forward, you will see that it just seems like it's miles of this. It's miles of boxes, crates, barrels, bags, small tables that have little bits and bobs on them. It's just a hoarder's nightmare. Well, a hoarder's dream, depending. But there's just so much of it. It doesn't seem like it ever ends.
we could make a reality show about this guy.
And occasionally, you'll even see something that stands out amongst the clutter. You'll see what looks like a big glass tube. And inside, you see a bunch of fish that are just kind of swimming around very happily. They don't seem bothered. They all seem alive. You don't know how long they've been here, but they're there. But on you march further and further in towards the sound of Reginald screaming his fool head off, until eventually you find yourselves looking at a large pile of crates and the distant shouting coming from the very top of them, where you see what looks like a bag that's been tied up at the top, and you can hear the sound of Reggie inside of it. Hello?
I should probably not risk disturbing that pile.
Ooh, Fitz, could you go up there? Could you fly and go, like, bring it down? Perhaps?
Fitzy boy?
Fitz, please, my dear. My special talented boy.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
Flattery will get you everywhere.
It's true.
Especially with Fitz.
I must free Reggie boy.
Okay. You will fly up to the very top of this rather precarious pile, and you will see that there is just like a large burlap sack that has been tied off on the top with a rope. And inside, you hear the sounds of Reggie going, "God damn it. God, I wish I was back in the coffin. This is awful. This is so much worse."
I'm so sorry, Reggie. This is gonna be a bit of a rough flight down. Hold on.
I can't hold on to anything.
I don't know what to tell you. And Fitz will grab
Just bring me down. It's all right. Just bring me down.
Fitz will grab the bag and very gently be like, ooh.
You had this little slight xylophone-like noise coming from inside the bag, just like clink, 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 clink.
Him's bones.
And you'll bring Reggie down all the way, and you will just kind of open up the bag, and you'll see that there is just a pile of loose bones that is Reginald inside of it.
I put it back together.
Just give me a hand. Get the parts kind of roughly near each other. If you get the part close enough to where it's supposed to be, I'll be able to kind of pull it back like it's supposed to, but you're gonna need to give me a hand, or this is gonna take a little while.
The leg bone's
Allow
connected to the
me,
thigh bone.
right.
Maybe the person trained in medicine.
Ignatius does have medicine proficiency.
Yeah, let the people who know medicine do it.
I
So-
also know medicine.
yeah, the two
help.
of you can both roll medicine to try and reassemble Reggie.
Okay.
I do imagine that the
Another
way it
14.
happens is like when you put magnets near each other.
It goes click, 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 click.
And
Yep,
I think
that's-
I have.
The one clicks, and then it goes.
I think I have a plus 16 in medicine, so I think that's a 30.
You get a 14.
Christ.
Yeah, I have 14. Yeah, I have a plus 16 in medicine.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, by the way. I need you guys to know this. Yeah, so 30.
Yeah, so you will be able to start reassembling things, and Ignatius is able to assist as well. And yeah, it happens a lot like how Jill just described it. You kind of like bring things close to where they're supposed to be, and it's kind of go pop, pop, and like things start kind of like coming together a lot faster. You find the phalanges and tarsals and metatarsals are kind of the most difficult part because they all look very similar. But if you just kind of put them all together and kind of shake it a bit, eventually they do make fingers. So it works.
Mental image, you take the bag you pull vegetables out and put all the hand bones in, you just shake it up a bit, and then you open it up.
Hands.
What, shake your head, close it, shake
Nah,
it again.
didn't get
open
it.
up.
Shake it again. Yeah, he loves this.
Oh, hey, the hand.
But yeah, it is. It does just take a little bit of time, really only like a handful of minutes. But with Reginald effectively reassembling himself as you are doing this, it does make it take significantly less time. So you will be able to reassemble Reggie. He is standing there in front of you in all this skeletal glory. Still like has some cracks and splinters on him after the combat you guys were in. But he is alive. He does look to be in decent enough shape. Ah. Thanks. Right. That's not all of you. Where's the other one?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
I'll start looking now as Ignatius casts the locate object on the hat. So
Okay.
distance,
You cast
1,000 feet.
You cast locate object on the hat, and you don't get an immediate ping. So it's not within 1,000 feet of you. So you guys will basically just pick a direction and start walking. Because unfortunately, this is one of those things where you just kind of have to go. And so you'll start walking through this warehouse-like area and just kind of hoping and calling out for Kaz every once in a while. If praying that she does eventually kind of call back out to you, but you don't hear anything for quite a while. You guys have probably a good 20 minutes of walking, until eventually, Ignatius, you will get a reaction from locate object, and it'll start pointing you in a finer direction. And at that point, you all will begin making your way in a more specific direction for where Kaz should be. And so you walk some more. Now, Ignatius, did you put your Ring of Mind Shielding back on and reactivate it?
Yeah, I mean he never took
Okay.
it off, but always had.
But you
deactivated
disabled it
things.
briefly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. So in that case, I'm gonna say the four of you. So Darius, Granny, Fitz, and Fizzy, please roll me wisdom checks, not saves, checks.
Oh. A natural 1, baby.
That's
I'm
awful.
not highest wisdom character.
Yeah. It's totally
Was-
bad.
Was I included? I
Don't-
was sending a
Yes.
message to someone. Sorry.
Yes, you were included.
Real
Okay.
quick, hold on. Don't you have a reroll, Michelle, from last
I already,
session?
Already used it.
I already used it. I used it
Because a
so
certain
that-
someone was really tempted to steal.
Exactly.
God.
I would rather. It's fine. I'll survive. Whatever it is, I'll
Should
survive.
I also roll for Belouse?
No. Belouse does not get counted in this.
Alright.
Well, the natural one has it. You'll be the one that I'll use for this. Fizzy, as you are walking, You just hear this quiet noise in the back of your head.
Free me. Free me.
Where is it coming from?
Your head.
Something wants to be freed.
It's coming from
And she says that
inside
out
of-
loud. She's
it's
like,
coming
something
from
wants to
inside
be
of your mind.
freed.
I think Kaz wants to get out. That's her, right?
No, it doesn't sound like her. Does not
Wait.
sound like her, I promise you. It was
I
really
didn't-
deep and scary sounding.
I didn't hear anything, Fizzy.
It was in my head.
All
You don't
right.
need to mock me.
First of all,
First off,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I
I think she's
not
picking that
realize
up
I
for
was
me.
not in my head. What's up, Jess?
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I think Fizzy's learning that from me.
You're a bad influence.
I try not to influence her. She's so much purer than me.
I'm so sorry. It threw me off. It threw me off. It was really scary, okay? It was really deep and it sounded like a scary thing.
So probably don't want to free it then.
I don't know where it's coming from, but yeah, no, maybe not.
Let's focus on Kaz before anything else, and there we can see what happens.
And just to be safe, Fizzy, we're gonna link arms, you and I.
Okay.
Just so you don't get accidentally pulled into the shadows by some scary monster, alright?
Yes, good
Okay.
idea. She'll link up on Fizzy's other sides.
Okay.
We're off to see the wizard. We're skipping now.
So you continue on further, following the locate object, which is directing you in one movement area. You will continue on more and more. Every once in a while, Fizzy, you hear another.
Free me.
Every time she hears it, she does say it out. She does say like,
Free me.
it's in my head again. She says it every time.
Help it's again.
Help, it's again. I don't like it.
But eventually, you guys will make your way towards a area that looks much the same. Large piles of crates, boxes everywhere. But you can also see one massive glass tube at the center of it. And this is the moment where all of you begin to hear a voice in your head.
Free me. Free me now.
And you can see from inside of this large glass tube, there is some kind of a creature. Swimming inside of water, effectively. You see something that has a body almost resembling some kind of a fish, but with these large tendrils and tentacles coming off of it. At the very center of where its face is, you can see that there are these 3 eyes that are planted down its face, ending with a mouth that is just rows of sharp fangs. It's almost catfish-like with how the tendrils are coming off of it. But
This motherfucker again. No, I'm kidding.
there is malice in its eyes. It does not mean you well. It just wants out.
No.
If this is what I think it is, and given the reason Ignatius has the ring in the first place,
Yeah.
does he recognize this creature?
You would be. I will say you can roll Arcana and you'll have advantage. You're the only person who doesn't hear it because of
Yeah.
your ring of mind shielding.
Hey Connor, this is an important question in reference to this.
Yes.
I don't think so. This doesn't count as being blessed or charmed.
No, this does not. This is being communicated with mentally.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Yeah, this part is not what you're thinking of.
Yes, this is being spam called.
And I hang up every time. I go, no. No.
Actually, in the 2024 rules for sending, you can choose to no longer receive messages.
Block the sender?
but it only lasts for 8 hours. So.
Oh, okay.
Gonna block
So
this
funny,
guy.
though.
New number, who dis?
All of us simultaneously blocking this fucking giant fish, and he's like, "What? What? Come on, man! Free me!"
Also,
Block the
rolled
giant fish.
17 on the Arcana.
Yeah, this is an aboleth.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh God.
2
They
campaigns
are.
we've had a catfish-like beast. I hate him both
Well,
times.
one of them was a catfish.
It was a
Yeah.
literal giant catfish.
It was just
Yes.
This is an aboleth.
Bless
Ignatius,
you.
you will know aboleths are they're kind of one of those fisherman or sailor horror stories. They are basically what a lot of sea monster stories really want to be. The Kraken is a dangerous creature, yes. It can kill and harm sailors, absolutely. This is predatory. It is very intelligent. They can, will, and desire controlling the minds of mortals. When they want food, they'll try to get someone to come towards them off the edge of the boat and just jump. Then they eat them. When they are looking for worshipers, they'll treat them a little nicer. But they are deep sea aberrations that are malevolent. There's no other word for them. They're in scholarly circles. The theory is that their ability to talk mentally isn't so much actual genuine sapience. It is more like an animal mimicking how a human talks. It's just so you can drop your guard a little bit.
Yeah. He'll just point and say, "That is an aboleth, and do not believe whatever words it says. It will do just about anything to force humanoids to bend to its will and tend to whatever it needs at the time."
I'm gonna be really honest with you. Going into people's minds in a very scary voice and going, "Free me," isn't necessarily the most trusting thing to do, so, he probably needs to work on that a little.
I would also
Put bits on this one.
keep a distance from it, and if you start feeling any influence to assist it, get someone to
Fits.
slap you immediately.
Yeah.
You will hear the voice intrude in your head directly, and it says,
Release me. Now.
and I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay!
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. Jad normal.
Yep.
Normal from Garfield. Got it.
Normal from Garfield.
That's actually pretty good.
That's good.
And you have a +4 from my aura, so
You
No!
feel yourself take a step towards it,
Ooh.
and then you stop because you realize
Ooh.
what just happened.
We should get away from this thing, actually. I see
Yeah.
Fitz do that, and I'm just like, we should move, actually. We should just keep going.
I have terrible news.
What?
Ignatius, the locate object is in this area.
Ugh.
Oh, boy.
I want a perception
Okay.
check from the high perception characters here.
Yes.
So that's being fizzy.
That is you and Fizz.
Yes.
yeah.
23. No. 24. Sorry. 13.
Natural 20.
Natural
Oh,
20.
okay. You got it.
God
down.
damn.
By
Hey, that's
the
a
way-
-1 going
That's a
forward.
minus one going forward.
That's fine.
By the way, Ignatius is going to flip off that aboleth and say in deep speech, "Your mother was a whore."
Get his ass! The fish is like, what does that mean?
Love Iggy
Because-
so much.
Gotta Google it.
You will, you guys all
Because
hear it
it
go
can-
yet again
Free me.
because it
can't
doesn't
be-
really have any understanding of what just happened.
That was just for Iggy, that was for fun.
Yeah.
Hey, what do I find with a natural 20?
With a natural 20, you realize something very quickly. It is not just this thing around the area. There are other things around here. You can hear the sounds of a few creatures kind of shambling around,
I hate this. I hate this.
and you catch just the faintest glimpse of something very large, white, furred, but with these large, almost tentacle, scaly-like bits of its body. It looks like it's been slowly changing over time, but this thing's massive. And then
Busy?
Yeah.
then you remember a book. Far to the north and to the south, there are these creatures called polar bears. But you don't remember polar bears having tentacles.
Can you give us some pass without a trace?
Sure. So I always have that. I never took that.
Wow, pass without trace works so well. I'm gonna disappear. I could go potty. I'll be back.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break, so yeah.
Hold on, I make sure I have that. I should, because I don't ever take that away.
Also, Connor, when you last made your voice quiet, I don't think you bumped it up back to where
Yeah.
it was.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
I will cast. I don't know why it's telling me I'm concentrating. Oh, in concentration. Yeah. Pass without a trace is cast.
Gotcha. You will cast Pass Without a Trace, and I want everybody to roll some stealth checks. I'll get Jill to roll one for Fitz in a bit.
Attributes.
Damn, I'm hot tonight. That's a dirty 20 plus the 10's at 30.
Hold on, I have to do my numbers.
Disadvantage.
Not bad, even with
That
disadvantage.
was actually really good for Ignatius.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was. Hey, Connor, maybe I don't need a luck trait next campaign.
Okay.
What?
Well, thankfully, I think Tales of the Valley has a luck trait built in for everyone.
Oh, +7. Oh, I forgot my
Well,
dexterity is
I'm
+7.
saying that
Jesus.
because, like, the
It's-
last, 30 sessions, I've not had.
yeah, you've
25.
been doing pretty decent.
25.
Yeah,
Total.
you
So
I rolled
25
an
plus
8.
10, or
No, 25 total.
Okay,
with
25.
blood set.
19 from Ignatius, 33 from Granny, 31 from Darius, and then we'll get to Jill in
30.
just a second. 30.
30
minus
minus
1.
1.
And then we'll get to Jill in a second. We're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break as you guys try to deal with the situation.
Oh, God.
You all stand inside of a large open area, now knowing that there are other creatures around here. The aboleth that is currently hiding is in his tank is trying to use you all, and Kaz is somewhere in this room. So let me bring you into the map.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Connor.
And just for a bearing, what is the general direction from where we are that Kaz is in?
Northerly.
Since,
I will say north, north, west.
since I have the exact direction, but not distance.
Yep, it is north northwest. So you guys have already rolled stealth checks. You are passing your stealth checks against the passive of the creatures themselves. Okay, so you don't have to worry about them immediately finding you, but you will still have to do a little bit of slinking. Alrighty, so feel free to move your tokens.
So, first things first, we should probably get to somewhere with a bit more cover, like there. And Ignatius will just point and say, I don't know how far she is, but it's off in that direction. pointing somewhere like up here.
You're the one with sort of know what direction she's in, so you lead the way, and we follow behind you.
I found one of the beasties.
Oh, I see. I see a couple off to the left.
Alright.
Oh.
Additionally,
Goodbye.
each
He's
of
moving.
you who is able to be communicated with by the aboleth, stay in pairs. If one person starts acting weird, try to snap them out of it.
I'm gonna take Fitz with me,
I'll go with
so that
Granny.
way I can control Fitz.
Okay.
I know you said it's towards the west, but I still want to scope at the rest of this place.
Yes. If there's sufficient cover, then Ignatius will move up to there.
I think Granny's probably gonna be like kind of trailing behind Iggy because there's only like 2 ways to go at this point.
And you saw one of them over there, so cutting around underneath is probably not an option.
I
No.
don't know why it has a human head coming out of it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it does.
Darius, you and Fitz are taking the right side. And as you're doing so, you will see that there's this large white creature with both fur and almost fish-like scales. And you'll see it just kind of it just kind of trundles its way along. Doesn't seem interested in you. It has not seen you, evidently.
I'm giving time for people to move since I moved first, so.
Rave just climbed into my lap.
Aw, kitty.
You can't see her, but she's there.
Ignatius, Fizzy, and Granny. From where you guys stand, you don't immediately see anything around you, though you can catch the glimpse of one of the tails of one of those creatures from between some crates. The aboleth, though, is very aware of you. It can see you right now. I would like Fizzy to please roll a wisdom saving throw.
22.
You will pass. You hear yet another cry of
Free me.
but you managed to resist.
He hears it and goes, no, 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 no.
But there's a creature at the far side of that tank, but if we can go around the other way, it isn't as likely to notice us. So he'll kind of motion going around here and then running to kind of duck in to cover around there.
Okay.
Out of all the party, he stands out the most in bulk and noise and having reflective surfaces with armor.
While this is occurring, Darius and Fitz, you were hanging along the right-hand side, attempting to keep yourselves as quiet as possible, and almost kind of falling behind where you saw the polar bear creature. What exactly are you thinking of Darius?
Currently, keeping my eye on it to make sure it's not going towards my friends. Because that one looks the meanest of the things I could hear.
Okay. So, you can catch a glimpse of its tail right now. The thing is, well, what you could best describe is it almost looks chimera-like, but it is not a artificially created beast. It looks like something about this aboleth's presence has just changed it in some way, shape, or form. And it also doesn't seem to be sniffing the air like you'd expect a beast or a polar bear to do so. Instead, it seems almost like it is tasting the air with the tentacles where its head would be. They just kind of seem to move and then pull in and then move out and pull back in towards the interior of its mouth. It does not seem, let me see. Okay. Does not seem to have noticed you guys at all. But it is kind of like sniffing around for a new meal, as you do see it is almost kind of like playing with a head of a very large humanoid creature, maybe some kind of a giant, in its mouth. Just trying to suck what little bits of flesh are still on there.
Horrifying statement.
You know, some species of anteaters do that sort of maneuver to find where termite mounds are.
Mm-hmm.
Move down this way for now. I know it's a dead end, but I don't. You know how in stealth mission games you sometimes take an alcove and wait for something to pass and you can go up?
Just so you can not get spotted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. That's what you're doing.
So that's what we're gonna sit here and do for a minute.
Okay. So Darius and Fitz keeping an eye on the polar bear creature. Moving back to the other team. Fizzy, Granny, and Ignatius. Keep moving.
Alright.
I do not want to get closer to this thing. He's gonna get stronger, and I don't like it.
Well,
Just
he'll
hang on to
say,
me.
As long as you're within range, it doesn't matter how close you are. Just don't get in the water with it.
Okay, I wasn't planning on that. Know that now. I'm not planning on getting in that water. So,
Rave
if you
farted.
see me start,
Yeah.
if you see me start moving that way,
Yep.
oh, Watcher's over me now.
I was gonna say, where the fuck did you go?
Yeah.
Like-
He'll peek
I
around
am-
the corner. He's
I
pointing.
am very cognizant to stay within 10 feet of Iggy. I am going to declare that now.
Okay.
Yeah. And Granny will be close enough to touch you.
Okay.
Yeah. He points. That creature from before is there.
Where is Kaz?
Why are you stinky?
Does so Kaz is still somewhere up this direction, right?
Yep. At this point, yeah, still northeast. Sorry, northwest. My mistake. I said the wrong direction. Ignatius, you move forward and you will see that there's Yes, there is a smaller version compared to what Darius and Fitz are seeing. It's still big.
What in the lost is this, man?
It is a furry-looking creature. It's got brown fur along its barrel chest, but the forelimbs and hind limbs have become reptilian, almost like a Komodo dragon is the best way of describing it. But you can see that, like, kind of poking out from the tentacle mouth is a wolf head. It is not detached. It's still in there. There is something like a wolf's head that's still part of the body, and it kind of
What the
sticks
annihilation?
it kind of sticks its head out with blind eyes every once in a while and lets out a little, like it's still trying to sniff the air.
Hey, I'm gonna ask if I can do a roll, knowing how generally illithids reproduce, so to speak, by turning other creatures into them.
Mhm.
Does it seem like this process is happening in this case, except maybe it's greatly slowed because there's not direct contact? It's just exposure over time.
I won't make you roll for that, actually. So yes, you're very correct. What is happening is it is attempting to create not smaller versions of themselves, but what it's trying to do is it's trying to create things that will act in subservience to it. And the natural process of doing so does bring about something like a metamorphosis.
It's like the intellect devourers to, like,
Yeah, it's
illithid.
it's like an intellect devourer in comparison to an illithid. It's a subservient species or creature is the best way of saying it, really, because it doesn't matter what it is. It's just something the aboleth is making use of, and right now it is making use of these things.
You'll relay that over the communications, as well as saying when some aberrations reach a high
Well, let's
enough
kill that guy.
level of
I already did.
development, they can communicate telepathically with one another. So do try not to be seen by any of them.
Fizzy, you get the highest passive, so I'll use you. You'll note one thing about the front of the container for the aboleth. There is something like a slot, like a big square slot directly in front of it with a lever on the left and a lever on the right. The levers are not marked, and it looks like something is intended to be placed in that slot, but it's something very big, almost like the size of like a particularly large chest or a trunk. You're not sure what, but something, definitely.
Okay. I mean,
Mhm.
all right.
I'm just describing, that's all.
Yeah, I will take note of that. It's not really something I don't think she would say anything about, though. So
Okay, that's fine.
I don't think we should move any further right now, because we'd at most only get to there. Instead,
Hold on.
Ignatius will just direct to Fizzy and Granny. We'll have to head over there. If that creature is still there, we will have to go closer to the tank and find a way around. If it moves on, we can perhaps investigate our options going around the crates on that side. So, again, instead of pointing to the tank, he's like flipping off the tank as his indication.
This is
As
the
he should.
most passion I've seen you exhibit.
Uh,
But that makes sense as well.
Granny and Fizzy, you do not hear its voice in your heads. That would be because the voice is appearing in another one's head.
Oh,
Darius,
Yeah.
from where you are, out of the eyesight of the aboleth, You don't see it, but you definitely do hear it and feel it. As you feel a voice start to creep into your head yet again and say,
Release me. Free me.
I would like a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this a charm effect?
This is a charm effect. It is, more accurately, it's
Doesn't
a
work on me.
It's a domination effect. It doesn't work on you?
Charm effects don't work on me thanks to a feat I have called Supernatural Resolve. Level 9, you cannot be possessed or charmed, and you gain resistance to both psychic and necrotic damage.
There you are. You cannot be dominated by it, so you feel it kind of get rebuffed by your defenses. So, thankfully, it won't affect you. But it does leave another concern. You and Ignatius are definitely in the clear, but Fitz isn't, nor are the two people with Ignatius.
And nor is Kaz, who, if she's in range, might already be dominated by this creature.
Nor is
and
Kaz, this
when
is
we-
also true.
When we free her, she might go for a sprint for that control panel.
So, Darius,
Right. Yeah.
you were waiting to see what the creature starts to do, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not moving until it does.
You will see that it will start to kind of like push its way past a few of the lower lying crates and make its way through a fairly cramped looking space for a creature of its bulk. But it does still manage to kind of squeeze its way through, as it just doesn't seem to care what happens to its body. You will see that any sharp edges it is rubbing against, it just kind of moves past them and deals with whatever cuts happen. It doesn't care.
Okay, then I'm gonna move us forward. Put us in this little corner for now. Can I get a perception check on all this shit around us?
You may.
It's like this is a lot. So 22.
22. It's a lot of everything, to be honest. There's food stuff, which doesn't seem rotten. Wines and other alcohols that don't seem to have any dust developing on them somehow. Crates that are all unlabeled. Bags, again, maybe some are labeled in the case of like a bag of coal that may have been already there in the first place. But anything that's been tossed into a box magically by its shifting into this location, it's not actually got anything printed on it. Really, there's nothing that's immediately standing out to your eyes as amazing, though you have a hunch that if you started to take the time to look for magical objects, you probably could find it really easily. Someone with the ability to detect magic would likely be able to, if you had the time, to just dig through this shit and find a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna grab a couple bottles of the whether it's wine or whatever, and just shove it in my bag for now.
You can do so.
I have thoughts. I'm just gonna put in my inventory a few bottles of alcohol.
Okay. So you will find, hold on. Let me double check to make sure I get these terms right. You are going to find that there is one North Acasian fortified Aori fruit wine. There is one, actually, one of those and two Odalan Shiraz. So a red wine and what is effectively another, likely a red wine. I'll double check what a fortified wine should look like. I'm not a wine drinker. I like cocktails. I don't like wine.
For reference,
it would
before
look like a
anyone...
brandy, basically.
That's fair. Before anyone gets concerned, Darius is not thinking about drinking them while she is pregnant. I am picking up the booze for other reasons.
I
mean,
figured
that's
you
so-
were going to sell it.
I mean,
no, I
girls-
was gonna shove cloths in them and make Molotov cocktails.
Oh, that works. That's a good one.
It should work okay.
No,
Fine.
I'm thinking about explosives and planning things.
Yeah, explosives makes my sense for your character.
So a higher ethanol/methanol would be more effective.
Yes, but
Yeah,
you
but-
work with what you've got.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for things that cause damage, I'm looking for things to cause distractions. If need be.
Fair enough.
You continue to keep an eye on the mutant polar bear-like creature, as the rest of the party, Granny included, you can just catch the glimpse of this mutated polar bear-like creature on the outside edge near the aboleth tank.
The distances.
Could I get an insight check, please?
From everyone?
From you three, because you have the best opportunity right now.
I
That's a
believe
natural one from Granny?
25 for me.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Granny.
I have a +9.
It's okay. It's a bit hard on Granny's eyes.
Yeah, it's a 20,
She's got
25.
these stupid tiny ass dark vision glasses. Really fucks with the peripheral vision.
You see that the polar bear thing has stopped itself in front of the aboleth tank, and you see that it has kind of like it's now holding stock still, and then you see that the
Oh,
aboleth kind of
no.
turns to it,
Oh no.
and nothing is said, nothing you can hear, but now you will watch the polar bear start to kind of like look around and start to make that tasting motion again as it pulls its tentacles out and back into its mouth and out and back in towards its mouth. It's been told to look and search.
Oh no.
Could I get a round of stealth checks again from you
Yep.
three?
Yep. Oh, thank God. Okay. 25 plus 10, 35 for me. Oh no!
Listen,
Iggy!
That's a 0 plus 10 for a 10.
on
Hey,
on the bright side, if part of its search is searching for thoughts, it can't.
So,
Let's see.
Granny, you got a 28.
Yep.
Fizzy, you got
I got a
a
35.
35. Ignatius, you got a
Yeah.
10. That pass out trace is doing a lot of work here.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Hi, Dave.
you will see that I will say Granny and Fizzy, you two manage to kind of tuck yourselves in a little bit into the alcove. And Ignatius, you will have this moment where you feel the two of them kind of step away from you for a second, and you go, what just happened? And then you kind of look over your shoulder and you can see that from through the tank, this polar bear creature is now, without eyes, locking onto you. It sees you. It knows you're there. What do you do?
I have a few potential things in my back pocket, but some of that is for emergency stuff.
You're still the one who can best find Kaz, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. Say that thing will take a while to get around to us. If I can locate Kaz and point her out to you, I can draw it away.
A second cat has hit the window.
Baby.
I mean,
Yeah,
knowing
baby.
Rave, she probably would hit the window if she ran at it hard enough.
No, she jumped down. She was in the box. Are you going back up? Okay,
So,
let's keep moving then.
We will keep
The-
moving then.
is this one still stationary?
That one is station. That one has actually laid down and appears to be sleeping.
I say we just dart across the entrance and pray.
Yes.
Also, have you communicated what direction Castella is at from where you are?
He's
Yeah.
He's pointed it kind of
Okay.
out. Of course, we don't know what direction that actually is, so we can't say like north, south, east, west. But
Well,
In
for
map directions,
map
it's
directions,
north.
I say northwest.
yes,
It's easier for me to communicate like that.
And let me see. I'm gonna start by going that way, just to get a better view down that hallway, and then cutting back across that way. Take a moment to pause there and say, I could move 2 of these boxes out of the way and create a path.
I need to note the map itself looks like it's very shallow. This is not. These are very tall piles of boxes and crates. It would take a fair amount of work to
Yeah.
do it, though you could, but it would take a fair amount of work.
It'd be more shifting it instead of actually picking it and moving it, like using his crowbar to squeeze out a gap for them.
Could we try to maybe climb over them? It might not be very quiet, but
Well, how
it's
tall are
coming,
they?
so
Some
Make a choice.
Idiots.
it varies. Some of them are very tall. Some are 30 feet. Some are 50.
Then he'll say, let's move back a bit. If we can get around the sleeping one, I think that there's a pathway around.
Izzy, why don't you
There is
scout?
not.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you...
Like back there.
I'm going by what Fizzy can see, and we'd basically have
I
to
wouldn't-
touch the sleeping one.
I wouldn't rely on that.
Darius.
Yeah.
From your position, you could see that the polar bear creature has started moving away and up towards the other side of the tank, and it seems like it's paying attention to something.
Cool. How tall are the boxes that are right here?
So the answer for a majority of the, like, if you can see through it, then it means that there may be a squeeze point that you could possibly like kind of squitch your way through, though there's a possibility of making noise.
Well, that's
but
what
that's what you're looking to do.
I'm grabbing one of the expensive wine bottles I have pilfered, shoving some. I've got to have loose cloth on me somewhere.
You do.
I've met myself.
You do. Oh, also,
Shoving it into the top.
in all of
Like
these
a
piles
bunch
of
of
shit,
baby
there's
wipes.
absolutely, there's also cloth you could use here. So
Oh shit! Do I have something to ignite it with? Now is the question.
yeah, it fits.
Oh shit! Yeah. And I'm gonna make a very quick and dirty Molotov cocktail and try to throw it hard as I can over here into this little alcove.
Okay. So you were going to start a fire. Got it.
Yeah. Not a big one, but
But a fire
you know.
nonetheless. Okay. I'm going to have you... roll an intimidation, I'm going to say. It's not actually for intimidating in this case, but you're just trying to make something that does a lot of noise, basically.
well, that's 13 to intimidation. So
19. Okay.
18.
18. Sorry.
18.
Let's see. Mr. Polar Bear. Okay. The polar bear does seem to react to the other noise and does seem to get slightly confused. So you guys will see the creature kind of start to turn in the other direction as you all hear a loud crash from somewhere else. And I know I have a token for this. Where's my fire token? There's my fire token. PK fire.
PK fire. Fucking hate that in Smash Brothers. It's a bullshit move.
PK fire. Yeah, it's because it's an annoying spam move. All right. So yeah, you will chuck an improvised Molotov cocktail over there, and you will light a fire, to hopefully start drawing some attention. So I will quickly throw down a light source and make it look like it's burning.
And he can see something. It's a fire.
The thing is, with this group, we can put this out quickly if we need.
Yeah, if you need.
Yeah.
Literally, I always have create water.
Not
Wait.
gonna lie, I knew.
No, never mind. It's like, this thing's a fish, right? Can I just like...
No, we're not opening that.
I'm not opening it. I'm just destroying the water in it.
I don't
But,
know.
I don't think I can do enough.
I'm hoping
Well,
it's enough to get you guys a chance to scurry around that thing.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Let's scurry.
Hi, Dean. She came over because I was yelling.
So it's distracted. So while it's distracted by the fire, we should scurry.
Okay.
Where are we scurrying?
So
Up that way.
I'm
Up
going
this
to
way, up
move
over here.
Okay.
the watcher here.
Yeah.
And I'll start moving some other tokens. Darius, from your position, you watch as 3 different looking creatures start also coming in to investigate the noise. And they do seem a little confused by the fire itself. And then in a moment or two, you will also see the form of the mutated polar bear also starting to come into this area. They all seem to kind of react to the fire oddly. Like, they seem like they are noticing, they know that there is heat, but they're not understanding what they're looking at. So they seem a little confused.
Can they even see?
I mean, the wolves, from the heads of the wolves that you're seeing in the body, they're blind. And the polar bear creature, you don't even see a head. Well, you see the giant head, but not a head.
The thing it's eating.
So you don't know if they actually can see, per se.
So no head is what you're saying.
All right. But you'll be able to see, like, yep, they've been distracted. You've got about 4 of them coming here. The rest of the party, what do you do?
They kind of just run straight up that way to try to get around stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can go a bit more like there.
Okay.
And I spotted that creature on the way by.
You guys continue hustling up ahead. I'm assuming you're not actually sprinting because that would be a good way to make a
doing
long
the
race.
No.
The quiet
the
run.
the
Yeah,
quiet
the-
run, yeah.
the-
Jog,
The hustle.
power walk.
Yeah, the power
Um,
walk, but like
You're moving faster, but you're still on tiptoe kind of deal.
Is
Yeah.
it still despairing?
It is north, more northwest at this point.
It's more like that way.
I'll put it this way. It's more like this. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I did an AOE on you. I'm so sorry.
Oh no!
It's like
Roll
this.
dex.
Okay. All right. So, point. There might be a path through there.
It's probably, yeah, if that's the direction, we should see if we can make our way through.
But I don't think we can. If we're doing it kind of turn-based, I don't think we can move any further on this round.
Something like that. Gosh, it's like that.
I'm going to say, Darius, could you and Fitz please make stealth checks?
Sure. Of course not, I know. Give me 1 second.
Oh, excuse me.
Stealth for Darius.
26,
16.
25.
Stealth for Fit.
Mm-hmm. $16 from Fitz.
16.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. Oh. Wow. Uh-oh. Gotta stop it.
So you guys will see from where the other party is, you will start to hear this odd kind of yipping start to be made, like a and it just starts going off in like this series of 3. And then you'll hear some noise as behind you, where there was that sleeping one, it wakes up and it starts to charging off in a direction behind you and to the side.
All right.
Darius, you watch as the 3 wolf-like creatures all start to make noise as Fitz unfortunately knocks something over.
Huh. Darius is going to shove into Fitz's hand the glass medallion. And make that bitch go invisible.
Gotcha.
While I'm going to be using 2 charges off of these, but it's fine. Darius is going to Misty Step. This needs to be 30 feet. I'm going to say over here into this little corner.
Okay. You will Misty Step over here. And
Just to keep
Fitz
myself out
will
of
turn
view.
themselves invisible. Himself invisible. I apologize.
I think Fitz is still a he-they.
Well, I swapped over to they because Jill goes by they, so that's why I got it wrong. So needed to correct myself. Okay, so Fitz turns invisible. Darius, you Misty Step away. And as that is happening, Fitz will see these mutated wolf-like creatures start to come into the area where he and Fitz were. and they start to kind of like snuffle around here. They trying to catch a whiff of someone in the area. Now, the invisibility is going to help quite a bit, but as Fitz is trying desperately to stay as quiet as possible, Fitz hears a little voice in their head that goes,
Free me.
Oh no!
Set me free.
and I'm going to need Fitz to please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Great. Come on, Fitzy boy. You have a +8. Don't fail us now. Oh, thank God.
That's a 25 from
25.
Fitz. Now could I have a stealth check with advantage from Fitz, because they are currently looking around for him.
I'm alive again.
Chills is alive again. So that's an 18 on the stealth check.
Hold on.
Why Fitz not fly up?
Fitz could fly up.
You can smell me, but you can't get me.
That's fair. Fitz, you will simply start to fly upwards, as high as you can go, which in this case is quite high. You easily are going to be clearing about 60 feet to get up and away from these creatures, which means you're going to be in the unique position where you probably could be at the top of these crate piles. Now, it doesn't mean you can really set foot on those crate piles. They are not necessarily stable, and you can tell that just by looking. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. If you put your foot on the wrong spot, either a crate's going to come falling down, or worst case scenario, an entire tower of these things is going to come down. Additionally, you'll note that in this area, you do have a bit of a fire problem. So the smoke isn't great for you, so you probably may want to try to scamper away.
Yeah, sorry about that one, Fitz. I did cause a fire.
I'm going to roll for these things. If I recall correctly, it's disadvantage when someone's invisible, right? Pretty
I think so, yeah.
Case.
Generally speaking, 5e, it doesn't make any differentiation what sense you're using.
It's just,
So
in Pathfinder, they care.
it
Yeah.
mattered.
So one of them
That's
still
18 matches.
Yeah, 18 matches. One of them definitely knows that you were around here. There was someone, but you're not here, and you're invisible, and you're in the sky. So it just kind of starts making these confused noises. And it'll start to kind of like plant its paws, or reptilian hands, really, at the base of some of these piles and kind of like keen upwards. But at this point, Fitz, you're in a unique position where you can just kind of go, and a lot of these things can't really get you. Though this one may be able to kind of figure out what your scent was, but you can move yourself.
They don't like me moving. I'm flying over here.
Yeah, there are some spots that are you can see through, but you cannot move through. If you have a spot like that you'd want to sneak your way past, let me know and I can squeeze you through there. Oh, Bean.
I'm in a spot now. In a spot where he can see Darius.
Yep. You kind of like
Darius is-
placed yourself up high. Darius, I apologize.
You're good. Darius is gonna go, I have an idea. It might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
So if we can get all of these things in the same area, I can use distort gravity, pull them all up, and drop them with all of this stuff hitting them. So not only will they take damage from the fall, but they'll get crushed by all the boxes and stuff. The only reason it's a terrible idea is if it doesn't work, they will know distinctly where I am.
Not terrible.
We've had worse ideas.
Worst case scenario, like grab you and we go up into the air. Like a bird of
Shit, yeah,
prey
you can.
picking up a
I don't
small
like that
mouse
comparison.
or a rabbit.
I really don't like that comparison.
Told you I would get you. They're still talking.
Okay, in that case, what is the loudest thing I could do right now? Oh, shit. Duh. I'm gonna fire my gun.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? That is the loudest thing you could do. So the other three, all you have seen so far is you saw a bunch of the wolf creatures start to scamper off in the direction of where the other two were. And then you heard noises. You heard an explosion earlier, and then you hear a gunshot go off.
Everything okay over there?
Don't worry about it, I'm scheming.
Okay.
You have a few seconds before it.
And this is a 60-foot square surface area, so that is more than enough to grab them all, correct? I'm not delusional in thinking that.
So it's 60 foot surface is the measurement.
I will read the thing. Changes the direction of gravity within a 60-foot square area.
Cool. That is 60 feet right there.
Cool. And I'm gonna move up a little so I can do that easier.
So you don't necessarily have to drop them immediately. You could just maintain it so they can't move anywhere.
I don't trust them to not figure out a way to get out of it because I don't know what happens if you push yourself out of that gravity
You
thing.
fall.
Yeah, but then
You
but the
fucking
thing
fall.
is you'd fall, but I don't know how much health these things have.
Your square is 55 by 55, actually.
What the fuck?
Actually, it's 55 by 55.
Actually, very fit
Still
to be
going
true.
like this. It's like,
You put them back on just to push them up.
What the fuck?
What
it
about?
doesn't work as well with headphones on.
Wrong. So wrong.
There's a lot more resistance.
Yeah.
I will do it myself.
Because, like,
So-
60 is fucking big.
It is. It's tray big.
It's why I don't use the spell in small places.
Yeah, you
Which-
really messed up the carts back at.
There we go. That should be
55.
you'll be able to catch all of them.
It's 55 by 55 still.
Fucking measuring.
Part of it,
Still.
Fucking measuring tool.
part of it might be off the map as well.
So I'm gonna hit the slam the ground and hit that thing.
Gotcha. So you're going to make them raise up into the air as high as possible, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Well, while the rest of the team is causing trouble, it appears. What do you three do?
I mean, I
Get
think we're
gas
trying to
there.
see if we can get
Scamper.
to scamper and try to get to Kaz.
Hey, hopefully Kaz isn't in one of the boxes we're lifting up.
Yeah.
No, she's the other way. Luckily, she's,
Wouldn't that be so cruel?
that would be so mean, especially when Connor's been saying she's
Quick!
over here, but actually, no, she's
Oh, well,
in these
JK.
boxes.
I decided she's over here now.
Can I give you the funniest mental image I just had?
Hmm.
Do you remember back when Fitz was a little baby monkey?
Fitz?
Not Fitz. Fuck.
I would never a baby monkey. Actually,
Ruben. when Ruby was like a little baby monkey, if he'd gotten separated from Kaz and he had been over in these boxes instead.
Mm.
I
How
love
many
the
familiars can I accidentally hurt?
many.
So
So,
many.
only pausing to reassess, is Kaz still up there?
Still northerly. Yep.
Thank God.
Alright. We seem to be at a bit of an impasse here with these creatures. So, I have something that I can try.
Could we try to squeeze through here?
Yep. You could try to squeeze through there, though it will require. I'll make it an acrobatics check because that's technically what you should be using acrobatics for.
Yeah.
And then I'll follow it up with a stealth check because bulky people through tight space equals noise.
With
Yeah, and Iggy's got
-1.
plate armor.
So, here is the list of things that I have at my disposal for this. I can use command and tell it to flee, which would mean it would have to spend its next turn running as far away as possible.
Hey, I can. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna cut you off. I have an ability that silences my gunshot, so I could fire at a distant box to make a sound at the point of impact, but not where I am.
Also works. I also left
You
protection from evil and good to just sort of push it and have it maybe not be able to attack. And the one that I'm really saving for a huge pinch, I have banishment.
Yeah,
But
that's good if it gets too close. Do you want me to try to? I don't know. Where do you want me to try to send it? Like down this way? Probably.
I have a thought.
Not in this campaign.
So he is going to point there. There's a bottle of wine there that would also make a shattering sound and also add a smell to it, which they might pick up on.
Good point. Let me sneak forward and try to shoot that bottle of wine. Where's the bottle of wine?
There.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I was looking at the wrong crates.
Also, there's a craft that is floating in the air. Look at its shadow.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about him.
It's
So-
magic.
I'm going to use my concealed shot cantrip. It conceals any audible invisible output from the weapon. It only works on the first shot I make, so I'm only firing once. But I will try to shoot the bottle of wine.
Okay.
I'll
Just make a roll.
redirect.
You will hit.
Woo!
So with the concealed shot, you fire a single round into the bottle of wine, which will immediately explode and release the wine all over the top of the crate. The wolf creature that is nearest to it will immediately react. It'll turn and start hustling over to sniff at what has just happened. Meanwhile, the other one will also kind of make its way downward, and start to also investigate as best it can.
Nice.
Clever use.
Kind of go with remaining movement, just like hurry, hurry. And
Yes.
Scamper.
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 re-entering himself, I'm assuming that it's now pointing in this general direction.
It is pointing directly north.
So, say, based off of the angle, I believe it to be somewhere around here, kind of circling what on the map would be maybe a 20 by 20 feet area. Centered on there. If we can get around to this side, I should be able to get a pinpointed location. But of course, that has to go next turn.
All right, and you guys have made yourselves much closer to Castella. Now, Darius, you have used distort gravity and brought several of these wolf creatures up high into the air. What's step 2 again?
Just drop them all.
Gotcha.
And all the stuff.
So what's the
And all the stuff.
what's the upward limit for distort gravity, or does it not have an upward limit?
Let me read.
It's either, I think it's like 60 feet or
It might be
up as far, like, or like it goes.
The affected area can warp around a surface if the geometry permits. For the duration, the creatures and objects within 15 feet of that. I think it's 15 feet is what that's saying.
15?
That's not right.
I don't know.
That can't be right.
Hmm. Yeah, so that would mean that you had to be within 15 feet of a surface for it to bring you upwards.
That is not how we've been using it.
No, it isn't.
literally the
Use
entire time.
I think
use your
we're
use your Enigma Arcane and use reverse gravity instead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do that.
we're confusing it with that. Although
yeah.
the one option you could do with distort gravity instead is make the surface one of those like grates, and then they're just stuck to the grate.
Guys, I think she's been using reverse gravity the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you just mixed it up with distort gravity.
Yeah, I think so,
I
too.
think that's literally what's happened.
Okay, yeah.
Because yeah.
I'm a sleepy little guy. They're one word off of each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's
No,
not
that's
your
understandable.
And reverse gravity is 100-foot high cylinder.
Yeah, so that's a 100-foot high cylinder, 50-foot radius, so a very large area. So you can still manage to catch these guys then.
Yeah. Well, 50-foot
so-
radius means even bigger area than that.
Yeah.
because it's
So
100
could you do
foot
me a favor,
diameter.
please?
What's up?
Can you roll me a d20 to see if there's anything in the crates and boxes that are being tossed around?
-1 for 18.
No,
I
that
don't know
doesn't
if that
apply here.
counts.
That's just
Oh,
it's just a
God.
flat roll.
This is a luck roll, not an ability check.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Okay,
Great.
so
There's a literal barrel full of monkeys. Jolly would kill you.
So, you will bring them upwards about 100 feet, as well as all the boxes and crates that they are nearer. This will leave this very large area of open space and just bare concrete between you and the polar bear creature, which is still is kind of staring off from the a near distance at the fire. It is basically over here. So it's just kind of been watching this, and it kind of starts to move a little bit towards you, and then it looks back up and it backs off more as everything begins to plummet down. Now, I don't even need to do the math to say that these wolf creatures are dead. I do my numbers as so this would be 10 shriek number of d6s, which is a lot of d6.
55 d6.
55 d6. So these things are dead as doornails. But you just rolled a fun result as several of these crates bust open, and you get the briefest glimpse of something like smoke powder coming out of them. And suddenly there is just this loud, deafening as all the crates fall onto the ground. The powder explodes. There is shrapnel flying everywhere. Could I please get a dexterity saving throw from you? Fitz, I will say, is far enough away, and I'm going to give a dexterity saving throw to the polar bear.
Hey, wonderful news before anyone panics. I have a plus 11 to saving throws of dex.
Also, if anyone is curious what kind of damage 55d6 looks like, an average roll on that is 192.5 points of damage.
Hey, me and the polar bear both rolled 16.
Yep. And you and the polar bear both have shrapnel coming flying at you. So, you and Mr. Polar Bear, both are catching the brunt of shards of wood and metal splinters that come flying at you, and you will both take 37 points of piercing damage, as you have basically just let off a small, almost like a factory explosion is the best way of comparing this. This is a
To be fair to me,
Yeah,
I had no idea that was in there.
that's fair. But that's the worry. That's the risk of doing this with a bunch of miscellaneous shit around.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know,
Um,
did you just set off a bomb?
What the fuck happened over there?
So what?
Are you okay?
Fitz?
I think that Fitz, before anyone can even say anything. I mean, the explosion has happened. Fitz is in the air and sees it happen. I think like a bird of prey, Fitz is gonna swoop down. And does Fitz have the strength to like pick Darius up and go into the air with her?
what's your strength at now? It's like
I think
17?
17.
Yes.
Okay, Fitz is gonna do that, and once that he has clearance and can see, hold on, where is everybody else?
We're all the way top left corner of the map.
Yeah.
So like, yep. Once Fitz has an eye line and can see like at least one other person, or like in general where they are, I think Fitz is gonna use Dimension Door and get him and Darius over there.
Okay, that's a very good idea. Hold on. Let me just do all this damage to these things real quick to make it look cool.
Yeah, please do.
Hey, wonderful news. I don't think we have to worry about most of the things that were in here anymore.
There's still some over there, but a lot of them are dead now.
There's also some south of us.
The good news is they'll probably all be running to this location because there was just a big fuck off explosion.
Okay. I'm going to move the Watcher back over to you guys. Yeah, so Fitz, I would say for a brief flight, yes, you can manage to lift Darius and do this with no real concerns. I will not challenge that. I will say your invisibility will drop.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you will
Spell.
lift Darius up into the air with you and begin flying your way out. And you will do so until you get to right about here, where you can actually see the rest of the team. And you want a Dimension Door?
Yes.
Okay. You will Dimension Door yourself right over to the rest of the party.
Knock that off of my spell slots. I got one spell left, everybody.
Sorry, you short rest for it.
Yeah.
Okay. While that is happening, I'll put you back on the ground.
Yeah.
So you guys let off a massive explosion. Could I please get a quick round of stealth checks from all of you guys? I'm going to give you all advantage because there is something that is much more attention grabbing right now at
Okay,
this
good.
instant. So everybody gets advantage. Stealth checks, please.
And that means Iggy
Thank God.
rolls it flat.
No.
Yay!
Thank God
Still-
for advantage, because my other one was a 4.
Well, still a 3,
Oh.
so that's a 12.
God has
for
cursed
me.
you.
Oh, Iggy.
No, what's happened is I have a negative dexterity modifier
Yeah.
and heavy armor.
Okay, so that is a 27 from Granny, a 29 from Fitz,
I'm
12,
very glad for advantage because I rolled a 2 and a
12
10.
from Ignatius,
So for me it's 17 plus 10, so 27.
27 from Fizzy, 24 from Darius. Again, bringing it
23.
23 from Darius. Thank you. Again, Ignatius bringing up the rear. So
That's what I'm supposed to do. I take a lot of hits in combat.
yep, I'm going to give them one roll. What's sake, Ignatius?
Technically a match with me and
Four.
failed everyone else.
To be fair, do you think they're going to go after the slight thing that they think is there, or the big fuck off explosion?
I'm not going to argue it. Like, that's fair. But also, they will at least be vaguely aware that there was something in this area, but they're going to get moving.
Like, usually
As
I
it
wouldn't
turns
argue it
out-
because it's a match, but I may have caused something over there.
Clearly.
We'll swap stories later. Let's find Kaz. Let's go.
So, kind of knowing that
Sorry.
it's basically
I'm also
due-
tired, in case you guys didn't know. I did go to
Everyone's
bed at
tired,
like 4
babe.
a.m.
Right. Basically knowing
Oh.
that Kaz is straight up from there, Ignatius is going to go around to the side there, so that way he knows where in this direction, if it's like there.
Northeast.
So somewhere up there.
Fitz, do you have blood on your claws?
Hmm?
Do you have blood on your hands? I've got talon marks in my shoulders.
Hey,
Prestidigitation. No.
you watch
This
Fitz
one
does
being
that.
alive.
He literally has visible blood on his fingers, and then you blink and he doesn't.
Now, also, another question, is it pointing at around ground level, or is it pointing up?
It is at ground level.
Alright. Then he'll move kind of squeeze 5 more feet up that way to see if it's still northeast.
It is more northeast now. It's less northeast, more northeast.
Alright. He'll point and say it's either on this side or right on the other side. And he will, for the sake of people on this side, pass off his crowbar for people to start searching, as he's going to then run around
Can we
the
instruct Kaz
East.
to make us a small like knocking noise, like just quietly?
Mm-hmm.
Got it? You'll hear Cass go, oh, okay. And then she'll start to knock. You guys don't hear anything.
So it's
Sound-
basically here or here.
Or
Hmm,
it's on the
Fitz.
other side entirely.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like here.
Fitz
Yeah.
can fly over the top and try to crack open some boxes. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start opening anything big enough to contain a Kaz.
What Fitz is gonna do is what I would do in this situation, which is if someone's knocking, there's gonna be vibrations. So I think that Fitz is kind of
You're feeling.
if he can't hear it, he's putting his hands on things as he's like standing there trying to see if he can feel any sort of rhythmic vibration.
Gotcha. So, perception check from Fitz, please.
Okay.
Yeah. I basically spent my whole turn pointing out where it could be so the people with perception as a skill can actually search those areas.
So,
Queen.
that'll be a 20. Fitz, you will figure out that the noise is coming from this side, and you'll see that it's coming from some boxes over here. Downside, the box that Kaz is in is really skinny, So she doesn't have movement,
Mhm.
and it's underneath the tower of a bunch of other boxes. She is in the worst position. She can't move, and she's under a pile of other boxes.
Can I access any end of the box?
Definitely. You can access one end of the box.
I'm gonna start trying to pull the end off, because if I can get to like her head or her feet, I'm sorry, she's being born.
Gotcha.
It's a breach birth.
This is a breach birth.
I'll
She's
say,
coming out
if
head
you
first,
wanted to,
feet first.
Fitz could have taken the crowbar because Ignatius
Yeah,
had
yeah.
held it out to the group.
Mhm.
So that
You
would
can
give
say
you
he has
leverage
it.
for it,
Yeah.
which would mean advantage on any athletics checks to open stuff.
So, while you're doing that, Fitz, I would like you to make another wisdom saving throw as you hear the voice of the Aboleth enter into your mind yet again.
Don't do that. I don't.
Iggy,
and
do
I-
you still have your reroll?
I don't
Use the
have.
last one.
I do.
I have an inspiration. Use my inspiration. I got an inspiration last session.
You
Use that.
did.
I also.
Guys, if
still
I
have
roll
my
this,
inspiration as well.
if I roll this again, it's still a 1. I'm just gonna turn my camera off and go to bed. Okay?
That's fair.
If you roll it again and it's
then you
another
can tell
one.
me what happened later.
You know what? That's so fair and valid.
If you
I will
roll it
allow
again
it.
and it's a natural one, my plan is to use banishment because I think charm effects are either suspended or and if the creature is on a different plane.
Okay, I'm hitting it again.
So
I mean, it's not a 1,
It's
but
not better.
wait,
Whatever.
hold on. I have reaction. If I have reaction to do
Do you
I
have to
did
be
it
able to
last
see them,
session.
or does it just happen in an area?
we'll
it's within 60 feet, so and I think they're within 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, they're within 60 feet.
6! A 19.
Help. What's the
Connor's
DC?
making a face.
Connor, what's the
Come
DC?
on! A 19 is not enough!
Connor, what's the DC?
What level are you, Michelle?
Baby,
What
baby,
level is
baby
your
level.
character?
Pee pee poo poo level.
Shut up.
We're poo poo level.
Pee pee poo poo level.
Oh my god. Then there's no way I could have helped anyway. I did
Fitz?
all I could. I can't do
No.
anything else.
Again, if I fail, I'm turning my camera off. I'm going to bed. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what
No.
happens.
You will hear the voice enter into your mind.
Free me.
Let me see.
And I would like you to please try to move your character towards the Aboleth's tank.
Okay, this has been really fun, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sorry, buddy.
Wait.
Can you imagine?
Wait.
It'd be
Protection from
hilarious.
good and evil.
is
I don't think I have to touch him. No, I do. Fuck. Camille.
well, Ignatius is going
sorry.
to say to Darius immediately, banish the Aboleth.
You
Because
got it.
you're closer.
Gotta hit my banishment button. I only get one shot, so
I will only get one
Uh,
shot as well.
Darius, you're going to need to move your character so that you're in the side of the Aboleth.
I'm moving.
cool.
I'm going.
I think I only have to be within 60 feet.
Yep. I believe
Yeah.
we were within range.
And I'm also
Yeah,
running.
banishment.
Okay.
Shiny. I'm like a moth. Let
Give
me
me-
in there.
It's so shiny. Ah!
Let me in.
I have my D4 ready.
We don't know if
Second.
you're going, if you're stopping there, or if you're gonna keep moving.
How smart do you think this thing? I think
It's
not
probably
smart.
pretty
Is it
smart.
It's
Aboleth?
wisdom,
Probably pretty smart.
isn't it?
I'd have to double
But it's
check.
also a
I don't
charisma
remember.
saving
I'll
Pulling up
throw.
the
check.
sheet right now.
I hate to tell you this, banishment's a charisma saving throw, not a.
Charisma. Yeah, charisma save.
Oh shit, you're right. It is charisma.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how charismatic it is.
He was very.
I mean, it's intimidating.
That's true.
So it's a charisma saving throw, and
Hey guys, do you ever get the craving for
Does
something
not.
that you know logistically is probably not great? Like, in the
Really
sense
don't
of
wanna
like
fight
what
a
it is,
oh my god.
but you're really craving it.
I'm not craving anything right now. I'm taken over by an
Oh!
aboleth.
Oh, it failed.
they only have +4 to their save. So you cast banishment on the aboleth, and you will see it very quickly blink out of existence.
Now
It's
let's
almost
make
like-
sure to actually return it before the end of the spell, so he doesn't.
You will
Well,
you will watch as the water has this perfect form of the aboleth, like cavitate in like a vacuum from where it disappears, and then it suddenly just an empty tank. And Fitz,
I
for the sake of humor, we will say that you will break out of the charm, sorry, the dominate, just as you are flying towards it, and boom, pull yourself off of the glass.
eh,
What was
I
that?
only told Darius to do it because I could not get there within range to see it and cast on the same turn.
Fitz, how's your nose?
No time to talk.
Cut-
Let's quickly
come
get
here.
Kaz out of here.
I'm
and
good. I
leave.
found
We don't have
Kaz.
time. We gotta find Kaz.
I found
I-
her.
I get
Right.
when Fitz comes back, I'm going to slap a protection from evil and good, so that
Yep.
when the aboleth is back, he can't charm. Now get Kaz.
Whee! Hey, grab over there.
Slap him on the ass.
It won't it
Go
won't
get him.
Alright, yeah. Hey,
it doesn't
ow.
it doesn't play nice with walls. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Fitz,
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
gonna open and pull her out. Breach first.
Athletics with advantage, please.
You can do it. You're a strong boy.
Please. Thanks.
That is a 21. You will pry loose the bottom of it, and you will basically just see Kaz's head, and she just kind of looks up at you and goes, "What's happening?"
Aboleth! Brace!
What?
Good
Ah!
luck!
You yank her out of the crate.
Okay.
And again,
Have you freed Kaz?
like a bird of prey, again, Fitz will grab Kaz and pop her over to
Real quick,
the over
Iggy,
there.
you also have protection from good and evil, right?
To over here.
Yes.
Can you
Okay.
please put it on Kaz, the person with some of the lowest wisdom known to man?
Good
Yeah.
point.
I'm going to wait until the aboleth is about to come back because then that means longer timer.
Okay.
I say it with all the love in my heart.
No, it's so true.
She will
It's so
fall
true.
for it.
You make a
Yes.
very good point.
Yeah.
And I can see the look in Connor's eye of, if you hadn't thought of that, I would have done it.
I would have. I absolutely would have.
I should add a lot of it's tempt people in with by learning their desires and then tempting them with said
I
desires.
also
Gals would be really easy in this place to convince.
have protection from evil.
You
and
could have
good.
protected yourself.
I know. I just realized that. I'm a dummy. But it's
Yeah.
okay. I only failed once, and it was like the initial one. It's fine. It's okay.
So
once we're here,
Fitz and Kaz now are both under the effect of a protection from evil and good. Where to, you guys? Where are you running?
should we just run back the way we came.
The clearest path, the fastest way out of here. We know that there's an outlet the way we came, so we can probably just scamper.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Say first, gonna kind of move around to position back in there. All of the creatures. Okay.
All of the creatures that you can see, namely the two wolf ones right here, they seem confused. They are currently stunned as the
Yeah,
connection that they had has been broken.
Controlling.
Okay, cool. Let's get
Wow.
out of here for real.
Connor,
Hmm.
I am going to do something to lead them off our tracks. You know what has a very strong, distinct smell?
Horse?
Bone.
Horse? Oh.
Bone does. And I have dust and pieces of that crushed Fatant skull.
Oh, you do have that, don't you?
So, he's going to not do all of it, just so that it can't be reassembled, but take part of it, maybe a quarter of it, the stuff in the very bottom that is the finest powder, and before he leaves the space, basically toss it around where we were. So if those creatures go back to where they last sensed the party, they'll be tracking the bone instead.
Okay, that's a good idea. You will basically set up a false trail for you all using the feuilleton bone and fragments that you had. And you guys will just run. You will just run from the aboleth as much as possible. Because you only have you have less than a minute until it returns.
Yeah.
So
I'm
simplest thing.
casting protection from evil and good on myself just in case.
Yeah, simplest thing for you guys to do right now is go back the way you came and get out of here. And that is exactly what you guys will do.
And even though the aboleth's not there, one last middle finger to the tank.
Ignatius is a very mature man. But you guys,
he knows he doesn't like aberrations.
no. So you guys will manage to escape the aboleth without having to do proper combat with it.
Thank God.
Well done.
I had back pocket, command, protection from evil and good, banishment, the Fatant skull as a distraction, and also my choice of abjure the extra planar to cause the aberrations to flee if they failed, like Drowned Divinity, or Watcher's Will to give advantage on saves to 4 party members.
So, you guys managed to escape from the aboleth with Kaz in tow, and you also managed to get a hold of Reggie so that you do not lose him. And there, we will leave off for tonight's session. So, thank you all so very much for being here. I do hope you enjoyed. If you do, pass word around, tell your friends. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like, comment, subscribe, what have you. If you're watching this live, then give us a follow. But with all that said, say bye, stream. Bye, stream.